Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna continue working on part 2 of this house build. Let's get started. So in the last video, we were able to set up the project. We added the grid line levels, we even added the dimensions, and we start with exterior wall. Now we're gonna continue working on this. What I want to do is add the interior wall. So what I'm gonna do is click on the wall and then edit type, duplicate, and I'm going to put interior wall number 1 and then press OK. In terms of edit, we're gonna maintain the 200 thickness and we could just use gypsum wallboard. Press OK and then OK again. So now we're gonna zoom in here. So what I want to add first is a wall between E5 going to E3. So I'm gonna add a wall right here. Basically this wall will be a separation for the living room or living area, and then we also will have basically a family room would be right here. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to add a wall closing this off because I'm going to add in our laundry area right here, and then here I'm going to extend this wall. So I'm going to add an F3 going up to H3 wall right here. So basically extending this one, and we will have our stairs going right here up to the second floor, and then here we're going to close this off for our powder room. So we're going to have it from H3 going to H4 and going down to J4. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm probably going to add all the furniture, but before that let's add the floor. So I'm gonna click on floor and then edit type, duplicate, and then this will be floor number 1. Press OK, edit, and the thickness, let's maintain the 200 thickness for as well. And here I'm going to use a stone material. So here, and then I'm gonna use polished granite. Click apply and then OK, and then OK again. And then here what we're gonna use is pick line, and then here we're going to go around the interior of this wall. I'm going to go around here because this will be an open area, and let's go from here as well and going around right here. And then of course we're gonna trim this out, TR, trim and extend right here, unjoin that, and then we're going to pick this again, TR, going around here, so basically something like that looks like this. Click on finish, and that's where we're going, and then make sure this one is hitting or it's connected up to this wall. I'm going to add probably the door right here, and then we will have an the entertainment system right here, or we're going to put it on this side as well. So it's up to us to decide. So now let's go to insert, load family, and what we need to do first is to add furniture, And let's go to seating first, and let's click on the M sofa Corbo, click on open, CM, type in CM, and we'll be able to add our furniture right about here. So I'm gonna add furniture right here, and as you can see, we could align it much better from this wall. So what we could do is move it right here, AL, and align it from this wall. Something right like that. That's good enough. And as you can see, we have enough space on this side. So what we could do is we could edit this sofa. So to be able to do a proper edit on the family, we will need to edit, type, and duplicate this because we don't want to ruin the original. So here I'm just gonna call it sofa number 2, and after that we'll be able to change the width to whatever width that we want to. So for example, here I'm gonna make it around 2500 or maybe 2000, and then here I want it to be around 650 only for the depth. Press OK, and as you can see, it changes a bit, and this is good enough for the size because I want to add something right here on this side and then maybe on the other side as well. So I want to add a different sofa on this side. So load family, and we have other sofa right here as well. So let's look for other sofa that looks similar or much better. So here, let's try this one, CM. So usually when I load a family, I immediately add it. So I press CM so that I don't need to keep on looking for those. So because if you keep on loading and then now you're ready to add all those things that you loaded, you will need to go to architecture and then click component, and then here after that you will need to look for those. And if you load a lot of stuff, that will take time to load. So might as well load one at a time, and then once you load one at a time, you'll be able to just add them instantly and you don't need to do anything else. So here I'm going to add 2 sofas similar to that, and then what I want to do is probably let's create a fireplace right here as well. So we have like an entertainment system right here, and then we have a fireplace right here, so that this is for formal get-together area, and then this will be for kids that they want to watch TV and do some entertainment right here. After this, let's load in like for example a table, like a coffee table. Click open, CM on this once you load it, and as you can see we have different kinds. Let's see which one will be a better fit. So this one I think is a better fit for this part, and then this one is also good enough for this area. So I'm happy with the sizing right here. And then let's load more. I'm thinking the dining table. So let's go to tables, and then we have different kinds right here. I'm gonna use this one for the dining, and then CM, and we have different kinds as well right here, or we could also create our own size. So it's up to you if you want to do that. I think that's good enough. And then let's go to seating so that we could add this chair, chair Brower CM, and then add those seats right here. Usually I put it in one area first, or in one side, and then after that I use mirror, and then mirror on this side. So hold on control and then select this one as well, and then you could use this as well because there's a midpoint showing up there, so you don't need to do the draw axis. So if you know that there's a pick axis, you'll be able to select that as well. So that one is good as well. What we can do here is we could add in like a credenza. So let's go and insert load family and go back here. You have storage and we have credenza right here. Click on open, CM, and we'll be able to add the credenza on this, but I don't want the depth, it's too much, so I'm gonna edit this. So duplicate it first, you can put credenza, click OK, and then you can change the depth to around 500 only. So I think that's good enough for this size right here. And then that's good. And then what I want to do here is to add the door as well. So the kitchen will create, we'll do it in one of the videos because that will take time. So what we could do is we could add in the doors. So here we could load a family, doors and walls, windows, those are system families. So we could load them. So insert, load family, and go to doors. We could add in a better door than what we have right here. So I would like to use this panel wood door. Press open, and then I'm going to select all of them. So I'm gonna select at the top, scroll down, hold on shift and select the bottom, and then press OK. It will just say that you're loading too much or there's a lot, so I'm just gonna click on yes. And then this is a door family versus system family, so it's not that you cannot click on CM anymore, you will need to click on DR. So that's door. And then what we could do is we're going to maintain the 2000 height, so 2000 millimeter height, but we're gonna change it with different size. So the first size is the width, and then this is the height. So around 700 by 2000. That's what we're gonna use for the pantry, or sorry, for the powder room. And then here what we could use is around 600 going to the laundry room. And then for the main entrance, I want to load a different door, so I'm gonna use this door, the double glass. Click on open, and I'm going to choose the 1500 by 2000 DR to add, and we could add it basically here in the entrance. So I'm happy with this and happy with this. So next thing we're gonna do is we're going to add in our toilets and our sinks right here, or our vanity. So click on load, go back to the main and look for plumbing, architecture, fixtures, and then here we could have our water closet, and we could use the 2D only if you want to, or you could use whatever you want, but I'm just gonna use the 2D. Click on open, CM, and then let's add it right about here. Click on load family, go back right here, and we have our sink. Click on one of the sink. I'm gonna use probably a square vanity, and click on open. CM, spacebar multiple times, and we could just add it right here in the middle. And let's just add a detailed line in order for us to showcase that there is a top from there. So I'm happy with that. And let's add in another sink for this one, this area. So I'm gonna click on, go back right here, insert, load family, and we could have a double sink, maybe for, let's use this one, double, open, CM, and then let's add it for this part. And what we could do is we could load in those combo washer and dryer. So go back to the main, go to specialty, domestic, mid-range, and we have this dryer combo. Click on open, CM, and then we could just add it into this wall. Let's remove the label. So let's go click edit type and uncheck the show label, apply, OK, and we have our washer dryer combo right here. And the last thing that we need to do is we could use the line again, select that CS, that's create similar, and that's a faster way of adding things that you already added before. So for example, this one. So for example, if you want to add another washer and dryer, CS on that, and as you can see, you can add it instantly. It could go to walls as well, so interior wall, CS on that. You can add interior wall right here, and even furniture. For example, here, select that, CS. So create similar, CS is a fast way of adding stuff that you already added. So you want to make sure that you utilize that, and you'll be able to add components instantly. Here now, let's go to load family, and I want to add some lights. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go to lighting, architecture, and we could do interior or internal. We could have this arm extension, but I want it to be floor lamp. So CM, add it. I want it to be on a different orientation, so a 45 degrees. And then after this, so I think the base is the bigger one. So here we have our floor lamp, and then I'm going to insert a table, a side table. So go to furniture, tables, And then we have this nightstand. Click on open CM on that, and we could add in a side table on this. We could basically just give it some space at the back so that it looks good, and we could basically have this all, and I'm planning to give some space right here in order to showcase the area on this. So I want it to be glass, and maybe I will have the entertainment system on this side. In terms of this, maybe I might move this one on this side so that we could maximize the space right here for our entertainment system. So I'm still thinking of that there. So we'll be able to decide later on if we want. But I want all of this to be glassed so that we have a view here of, like, for example, a grass part with a tree. We could put in maybe a small fountain. So a fountain area here will be very nice. So we're gonna stop here for now and continue on the next video. Thank you for watching and hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below.